All right, today is May 26th, 2020. Today, I got a good call. I didn't expect it, and it's kind of interesting actually since we're talking about casting for top chefs and whatever for the other day. Anyways, I got a call from California this morning, and I looked at the name and I was like, oh, I, I guess it's like somebody's trying to sell me more advertising or something like, or insurance or whatever people call restaurant people for. But so I was like, hello. And then they're like, oh, I'm blah, blah, blah from blah, blah, blah company. And I'm calling about Next Level Chef. And then I was like, okay, go on, go on. And I forgot that I even applied to it because when I applied to Top Chef like last week or whatever, or 2 weeks of one week, it was about 1 week ago. When I applied, I just went on Google and I applied on everything else. Anyways, I told the lady, you guys, this is the first time you guys called back so fast because I'm pretty sure I applied for it like less than 2 weeks ago. And then she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. It took so long. And I was like, no, 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 no. It's fine because I've applied at least 50 times to different shows and no one ever responded except for Hell's Kitchen one time. And so the first step is I apply online and I just fill out the form and whatever. And then they call you back if they want to set up a Zoom interview. So I'm assuming that's the second step of the process. So this is my second time getting to the second step. I don't know how many more steps there are to get filtered through. But I've never seen this show and I just paid $15 earlier and I'm binge watching it to see what to expect just in case I do get picked. But Gordon Ramsay is the host of the show, so should be good. I'm on episode 7 out of 12. So yeah, what day is today? Today's Thursday. Next Wednesday is my Zoom interview next week. Hopefully they find me interesting enough to get picked. And the screening of it or the recording of it is gonna be in, I think, London, they said. So it's not gonna be in California. So maybe I'll get to travel. And it's gonna be a 1 month recording, which is unusual because there's only 12 episodes. And if it takes a month, if you make it to the end, that means it probably takes 3 days to record one episode. So maybe they're doing one challenge one challenge a day or something, like the first round, and then they get eliminated, and then whoever has the best dish, they're immune, and then they do the separate one on the, yeah, that makes more sense because 12 would turn it to 24. And I'm assuming there's a couple days on the front and back end to, I guess, do tidy up housework kind of stuff. Anyways, yeah, very excited. Hope I get on. That'd be really good for the restaurants. And the restaurants would have to function without me for a month. And I might have to drop out of pastry classes. So, yeah. What else to talk about? Oh, I opened up my Ninja Creamy today. So this thing is interesting. It's like a cheap version of a Paco Jet, much cheaper. We'll see how good it is. But basically, you just, instead of freezing while you ice cream machine churns to make sure the crystals are small, this machine just lets you freeze the things in a container and it'll basically grind it really fine. So instead of, yeah, it's kind of like the same process of making sure the ice crystals don't get really big, but you let them get really big and you just grind them really small. So we'll see how that is. I'm trying to do it so I can learn how to canal. Rocher. Rocher? Rocher. I think it's Rocher. The one where you do 1 spoon. So after a little bit of practice, I should be able to do it. Gotta practice for the next restaurant. Yeah, I just spent all day today just like thinking about this show. The other day, when I saw that Top Chef Instagram message me, I was like, oh, I'm gonna think about this. And then turned out that it was just some fan trying to follow chefs, and they wanted a separate Instagram account for, and then they named it Top Chef, Top C_burner. So that was a moot, but I'm assuming this one's real. So it's not Top Chef, but it's a TV show. I actually applied, the TV show I applied to be on the most was Chopped, and I've never gotten a response from that. So if anyone knows anybody, seems like fun. I think my motivation behind being on this show is a little different from other people, because when I applied, I didn't even know what the prize was. But anyways, the prize is $250,000 and 1 year of mentorship from all 3 of them. I'm not sure what that actually means, because I'm pretty sure the 3 of them don't have time to teach you how to cook or do whatever. It might be like, here's my email address and I'll answer your questions every once in a while or something. There's that, and then there's the $250,000. So if I got on the show, I think I would end up being a lot more risky than everyone else, since, yeah, because it's also professionals competing against home cooks and private chefs and YouTube streamers and whatever. So yeah, I like the idea of doing cooking competitions like this, because it's very on the spot creativity under pressure. Whereas if you're cooking in a normal restaurant and you have basically an infinite supply of time to create your dishes, and you can hire 50 people to do all this tweezer work and all that to make a dish, it's very imbalanced, because whoever has the most money, whoever has the most staff, and like whoever has the best system can produce the best dish. But in this situation, it's just each individual person, how much can they do and how well do they execute it on a dish by dish basis. So yeah, I really hope I get on this show. It'll be lots of fun. That's my number 1 reason for it. It's fun. Yeah. Hope I get on more shows. Well, I hope I get on the first one first, and we'll see where it goes from there. Well, what else happened today? Tesla stock did good, so that's a good thing. Yeah, that's pretty much it. What to talk about for another 1 minute? So I've been dieting for 500 calories for like a week or two, like 2 weeks now. I bought these gummies. It says Fat Burner Gummies, Green Tea, Zen Wise. $20 for this that has 60 gummies. That's pretty expensive. That's like 33 cents each, and you're supposed to eat 2 at one time. And it says you're supposed to eat 1 to 2 times per day. I've been eating like 5 to 10 a day. It tastes good. I'm not sure what fat they're burning or if it actually works. Buy it on Amazon. Okay, look at that. I just ate 4. Green tea, Garcinia, raspberry ketone, green coffee bean, caffeine, very little caffeine. So, anyways, 10 minutes. All right, see everyone tomorrow.